Hello everyone, in today's video we're doing an overview and review of this Sony Xperia X Compact. Now this was a phone released in September of 2016. It launched with Android 6, although we've now got Android 8 on it. The screen itself is 4.6 inches with a resolution of 720 to 1280. It's got a 23 megapixel 1080p camera, 3 gigabytes of RAM with that Snapdragon 650 chip in it, and a 2700 mAh battery, which isn't very good, but considering how small this phone is, it's alright. As for the camera, it's 1080p 60 fps, as you can see right here. We'll test that later. And yeah, so the ports, we've got a USB-C as usual on these phones, headphone jack up here, and we've also got a micro SD card and your SIM card tray, which is right here, just like so. And there's actually one extra feature I want to show you. So this is the feature I want to show you. I've now pulled this out. Instead of having the information on the back of the phone, they decided to have it on a little slip in the deep depths of the micro SD card port. I don't know if you can see that right there. Focus. It's got all the information on it, the model number, the type, and everything about that. I don't know why they wouldn't just put it at the bottom a lot of that important information, but there you go. That just slides back in like this, and then you get the tray and pop that back in just like so. So now that we've got them both booted up, we have two phones on the speed test, the one we're reviewing, and a better phone which has modern Wi-Fi. So for our Xperia X Compact, we have a download of 22 and an upload of 13. Pretty bad. Let's do it on the better phone with better Wi-Fi. So now that the big phone is done, we have a down of 425 Mbps, upload is 215. That is a big difference compared to this phone. This phone has better Wi-Fi, which takes advantage of a better router, better internet, so that's why it's so much better. On to the next test. As you can see, the download took 20 minutes, give or so, and that is terrible considering this game's only 1 or 2 gigabytes and we're on a very fast 450 megabit per second download. And this phone's Wi-Fi just couldn't handle that, so it took about 20 minutes. So now we're going to test the performance of Call of Duty. As you can see, we are now in the game on a tutorial patch, and it's running quite well, surprisingly. It's a 2016 phone, and yet what is this, mid-range, and it's still running amazing. Like, it's not a flagship. Flagship Samsung struggle to run COD like this without overheating and having problems. So yeah, on low graphics, SD graphics, which you won't even notice anyway, it's pretty damn good, yeah. So we're going to play a bit of multiplayer, casual, maybe even comp, pretty smooth 60, then yeah, it's completely playable. On to the next test. The battery lasted about 5 hours, but it's an old battery so results aren't accurate, and that's still impressive, and it was about 3 hours to charge it. As for the camera testing, the video has both 1080p and 720p with 30 fps and 60 fps options, of which we recorded 1080p 30 fps and 60 fps. The result of these first few videos look quite messy due to the blur from the horrible stabilization when moving around a lot, as well as the camera's inability to deal with low light situations very well. However, the colours were quite alright, and once focused the image was sharp. When we did 60 fps it helped a lot, and these videos capture how great the video actually looks, terrible stabilization aside. In the middle of nowhere with the Sony Xperia X Compact, recording at 1080-30. The colours are pretty alright, however the blur isn't, and not very good stabilisation at all. The colours are quite good, as I've said, with the other Sony phones, and the zoom goes up to 8x, however it's not optical since it's just using one lens, it's digital zoom. And if you just go up close, the focus is alright, but it's not the best. So yeah, that's been the recording on the Sony Xperia X Compact. We also took some pictures, which also had similar results. Quite bad in low light, but very sharp and amazing when met with bright natural lighting. Overall, I'm very impressed, and looking back at this footage, I'm surprised that this was recorded by this phone. And that's that. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.